get started here. Welcome in, Pisces. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our water signs, Pisces. So thank you for coming into the channel. It's really good to have you here. Let's also welcome in your cross watchers. Cross watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your person. Therefore, some of this message could be for you as well. For both Pisces and cross watchers, remember that energies are fluid. They can go both ways, so feel free to interpret the messages coming through as it relates to your personal situation. If it doesn't relate or it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. I will have an extended at the end of this video. The link to that is in the description box below. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that come through in your reading. Those are about personal connections, intimate connections, friends, family, your significant other, siblings, cousins, best friends. It can also be about background players, colleagues, work associates, kind of those outside players that either influence your relationship or influence your auric field. So just keep that with you as we move forward here. And let's get started with your reading. And thank you for the support. For all of you who have liked and subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. Please like and subscribe if you like the content being shared with you. So here we go. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Okay, here we go. So, overall energetic theme for the reading, we have the Seven of Swords. This could be about trust issues or it could be about illusions. So we'll see where this takes us. What's happening right now? We have Justice, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Hierophant. Some of you could be going through a legal battle right here. That really kind of had ended or is getting ready to end. It's not been a pretty process for you. You could, for some of you, this could be a legal battle with structures, with systems, with, you know, the Hierophant represents all those institutions that we as a society agree maintains order or maintains our culture or maintains our paradigm, our current paradigm. You know, banking systems, educational systems, religious systems, just any systems, right? You know, marketing, wherever, you know, this can represent wherever you're working, so to speak. Those systems, those structures and those concrete places where you work. I'm trying to get my words here to come out straight, and they're not coming out straight. For others of you, this could be, you know, something to do with somebody who wasn't being honest with you or wasn't being truthful. Something that really kind of like took the carpet out from underneath you, really kind of set you back, hurt you, kind of buried you. And, you know, you're waiting for justice to come through here. You're waiting for justice to come through. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. We'll get some more information on that. But whatever this was, it was something that was pretty devastating. So let's see where you're going here. Why is this happening? What's going on? Why is this happening? We have the Page of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Hermit. I don't know if you have said anything in regards to this. I think you feel something, or just felt something was off. I think you know the truth. You may not have said the truth, or you may not have revealed the truth, but I think something deep down inside of you, you know the truth. You can just feel it here. Something here did not seem right. You're waiting for somebody or someone to do the right thing. Some of you may be in mediation here, or maybe looking to get some guidance or some counseling with this situation, but something has come to a pretty nasty ending here. And I think you've got a lot of insight on this. You got a lot of insight on this, and you got a lot of information, and you want the truth to come out, but I don't know that it's come out just yet, but there's some kind of inkling that you have about something here. So how do you navigate with these energies? How do you get to your conclusion here? How do you get to your outcome? We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Sun. And we have the Tower. Well, you've got some clarity here. You have a choice to bring some clarity to a situation here. But I think you're worried about it being pretty destructive. I think you're worried about it like ending everything. I think you're worried about that it's going to destroy something. So you might not be saying anything yet. Could be holding something back here or using discernment. So let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what this justice is. Clarify justice for our Pisces. We have justice and judgment. Wanting a decision on something. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands. This could have something to do with your finances. It could have something to do with your livelihood. It could have something to do with family life. You want to see justice prevail here. You've got some information here about something. I don't know what it is, but you want some kind of balance to come through here, because whatever this was, it's been devastating. You want this to move forward in your favor. You could be waiting for some finances to come through, maybe from a job or a career where they owe you something and they're not giving it to you. For others of you, this just could be about a connection or a relationship where there may have been some deception, some lies being told, maybe some money was taken from you, and you want justice to prevail here. You want to come out of this with restoration, so to speak. Let's see what the Hierophant is. We have Death, we have the Star, and we have the Four of Swords. You're hoping this will heal. You're hoping that this will transform this situation. And if this justice comes through, you're hoping that this will be healed, whatever this is. Maybe some of you are in mediation. Maybe some of you are in counseling. Maybe some of you want somebody to give back that took from you. Or, maybe you just want to heal from this situation and move on with your life and transform this so that you don't have to go through this process again. Let's find out what this Page of Swords is here. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. Well, we've got planning here. Some of you maybe have been really diligent and doing what you were supposed to do as far as planning and setting up and, gathering the information that you need and making the right decisions to plan for a good future, a good, happy future. Could this be about retirement? money? Could this be about some sort of pension, something like that? But some sort of communication is coming in here. Because you've been setting yourself up for the future. You've been setting yourself up for the future. So what is the Ace of Swords? What is the clarity here? We have the Three of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the King of Pentacles. You want some kind of truth to come out about some outside influences here. But at the same time, you're also scared for this to come out. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, in this situation. I think you're wondering about how this is going to affect maybe this person or the situation. But it definitely has something to do with finances. Maybe it's going to affect your finances. Maybe it's going to affect somebody else's finances. But you're definitely wanting for somebody or something that had some sort of outside influence on this situation. That outside influence could be a banking structure, or a banking system, or a religious system, or a large company. Because someone here is sitting pretty good. And you may be facing somebody who's, maybe got more money than you. Maybe you're facing somebody who's, who seems to be a little bit like they're very successful. You're kind of going against somebody here like, what is that, Erin Brockovich, where she took on some company, some really large company who was contaminating water, or contaminating something. But that seems to be kind of like what this situation is. So let's find out what the Hermit is here. Clarify the Hermit for us. But it's somebody who has a lot of power. A lot of power, a lot of success, a lot of money. And I think you're a little bit worried about them. They seem to be doing fine. So what is the Hermit? Some of you could just be really worried about the financial impact that this is going to have on this situation and on you. Maybe you've had to change plans and plan for something else. What's the Hermit here? We have the Five of Wands, we have the Tower, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So there's been a lot of confusion going on here with either who you're trying to work with or who you're trying to collaborate with here. I think you kind of feel like you're on your own. I don't think that you're in alignment with whatever this other party is kind of like presenting to you or offering you. You might be a little bit intimidated by them. There may be a lot of information coming at you or a lot of different ideas or concepts coming at you. But whatever you were trying to build here, your intuition's pretty on key. And it kind of looks like, you're trying to decide here whether you're going to kind of bust this open or not busted open. Maybe you've got some information here that you're keeping back for a little bit until you see kind of how this moves forward. Maybe there's disagreements in a connection or a relationship. Maybe there's like, you know, debate going back and forth. And it just seems to not be moving anywhere. It just seems to be getting worse. Even though you're trying to collaborate in here. You're trying to build something. You're trying to work together. You're trying to form some sort of cooperation here. So let's find out where this is heading for you. This seems to be in process right now, whatever this is. I think you feel like somebody took something that wasn't theirs to take. And this is affecting you both, you know, emotionally and financially. So why are you worried about what happens to this other person? It looks like this is a structure that's very powerful here. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is. Kind of like a whistleblower kind of thing going on. You're keeping something to yourself and you're watching kind of to see what happens here. I think you want it to all go away. You just want to be at peace. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is here for you. For others of you, this might be about a situation where you know something about maybe some friends or a couple that's close to you. Maybe you don't want to give out the information yet. Maybe you don't want to give the other person the information yet. You're hoping this person will just come clean on their own. So clarify the Two of Pentacles. Whatever it is, you know it's going to be damaging. We have the Fool. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Emperor. You're going up against somebody who's pretty influential here. So if you did this, it's going to be a risk. And you're not sure if the risk is worth it. Whatever decision this is that you want to, you know, if you want to expose this. So you know the clarity, but you know that if you give out this information, it's going to be devastating here. Clarify the Sun, please, for our Pisces. We have the Ten of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're sitting with this. You're carrying this burden. You're waiting for some sort of trigger to come through here before you kind of drop the bomb. Is if this is on somebody significant in your life, or if this is kind of like, you know, where you're up against in a legal battle. Maybe you're bound to be not say anything right now. If this is a friend situation where you kind of want to blow the whistle on this person, you're kind of waiting for some sort of trigger here to kind of like give you that extra oomph, that extra like reason to be able to, you know, give some clarity to this situation. So let's see what the Tower is. I'm going to have to name this the whistleblower, huh? Knight of Swords, Chariot, the Lovers. Well, I mean, it looks like it's heading that way anyway. Some sort of message is coming through that's going to cause some division here in a connection. This could be a connection that is yours. It could be a connection that is somebody else's. It could be, you know, I mean, if you're working 8 hours a day or however long you're working for some company, you're connected to that company. But whatever information is going to come through here, it's definitely going to cause some division. And I think you know that. I think you're just waiting for the right time here. You know, something that gives you an advantage to be able to give some clarity here. I think you're hoping that this will, you know, somebody will do the right thing here. Somebody will do the right thing. But you don't maybe want to disrupt a household. You want for the better here. You want for yourself or for whoever this is. Could destroy, you know, could destroy a marriage. You want this marriage to heal, whether it's your own or somebody else's, or you want, you know, this whole process up here to be done. But you're carrying something with you. And I think you feel like you're really up against something pretty, you know, the Emperor, pretty binding. You're watching to see if some sort of communication is going to come through here. And you're hoping the truth is going to come out. Because there's some sort of third-party situation going on here. And you don't want to, you know, you're worried about the finances, whether they're yours or they're somebody else's. So you're keeping this information with you. You're not really saying anything yet. I don't know. This, I mean, I think it's sitting not well inside of you. And I also think that, you know, this is a hard one to do something with. It's a really hard one to do something with. If this is where you're waiting for some kind of decision to come through from some sort of company, I mean, really, you know, maybe you have some more ammunition to come back at against this company. You know, if this could be, they're holding back your pension, they're holding back some sort of money, they're not, you know, maybe you're fighting for, you know, some sort of raise or trying to get a raise or trying to, you know, raise level of income or something like that. But you've definitely got some outside information here that has to do with somebody either lied or was being sneaky or deceiving. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like you know about it, and whoever you're contending with doesn't know about it. So let's see who's showing up here. We've got a lot coming through. I've got Scorpio coming through. I've got Libra coming through. I've got Aquarius. I've got Scorpio again. I've got Taurus. I've got Virgo. I've got Scorpio again. I've got Aries. I've got Leo. I've got Scorpio again. I've got Cancer, and I've got Gemini showing up in this reading. So I'm going to look at those in the extended. Let's pull an oracle card for you, Pisces. This is for Pisces. Wait. Well, that's pretty loud. Wait, which is what you've been doing. But you're still kind of holding all this information in. But, you know, I think the timing isn't right now. Just wait. Hopefully truth will have a way of making its way through for your benefit and for the benefit of everybody involved here. So that's what I have for you this week, Pisces. I hope this helped. Until next time, Grand Rising, my friends.